Today I'm reviewing the movie Cupcake for Val. You know how we do it here. It's not really a review. It's just about life lessons from movies. So let's go straight to the point. In this movie, we saw a girl whose relationship ended because they said she's too mushy, too attached. And then we saw another guy whose relationship ended also for the same reason. So that was kind of the central message of the movie. But first of all, I want to say that Cupcake for Val is a very decent movie because I watched the movie with my daughter, and you know that kind of movie you're watching with a child and in your mind you're praying, let it not be something you will end up sending her away. But from beginning to end, it was very decent, very decent movie. You can watch with your family. Then back to the issue of breaking up with people because they are too mushy. I actually think that we all need to strike a balance. As much as we need to be with people who, who are okay with us being ourselves, so we don't have to keep walking on eggshells. There should also be a balance. That you're a couple doesn't mean you have to be everywhere together at the same time, every minute, every moment. There's always that need for space. It's just that the problem is that some people give too much space. If you watch the movie, there was a place where Anita told Val that we've been together all day, and that statement reminded him of what his ex said before breaking up with him, and he withdrew. So the problem is that some people have withdrawn when it comes to love and expressing your feelings. Some people have withdrawn and they are still in their shell. They can't freely express their love anymore because of that fear of being called too available. Some of us have heard statements like that, especially from the men who will always say, I need to go to work, you want me to be available all the time, but I have work. Men say that a lot of times, and sometimes it makes the woman withdraw, like start looking for her own things, start looking for her own space, and before you know it, the same man will come to say that she's not available. Sometimes they start dating another person and they'll be like, you're never available, we never spend time together, you like, what do people want in life? Relationship matter tire rapao. I think that's why people are always talking about relationship this, relationship that, because no one has figured it out yet. Okay, so let there be a balance. Don't be too available, but don't also enter your shell and become unavailable. Another thing is that this movie made me remember what I usually say about people treating you based on their experience with another person. You can be in a relationship right now, and the way your partner is treating you in that relationship is because of the experience he or she had with another person. Now, how do I start explaining that I'm not your ex? How do I start explaining? There are people that the way they treat their husband is based on the relationship they had with their father. He is not your father. You all need to understand that whoever you're with right now does not deserve to pay for what your ex did. They are not your ex. They don't deserve to pay for what your father did. They are not your father. They don't deserve to pay for what your mother did. They are not your mother. They are not your sister. Look into your mind and begin to remove some of the mindsets you formed because of your past experiences that are no more serving you in the present. The grudges, the anger, the pain, the reactions that come as a result of what happened in the past. Sometimes when you react, ask yourself, am I reacting based on what is happening right now? Or am I reacting because I'm replaying an event in my past? You have to ask yourself that question. Look into yourself. Be your therapist and go on that healing process. Finally, I love the way the movie ended. My daughter didn't like it. She was like, why will Annie go back to someone who has talked so badly, who spoke so badly of her? I was trying to let her know that it's not that bad because he didn't mean all that. Even if he meant it, he changed his mind. There's some people you see that are married today. The first time they met that person, they actually said some bad things about the person. Maybe, I'll never marry this person, I'll never marry someone like this. But later, they fell in love with the person and they changed their mind. So what do you have to say?
I think that it's a safer thing to just find another person so that in the future you won't still continue fighting later, because you can still have cold that change your mind later again.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching my review. Our review. See you later.